settled in here. Just wait a couple more minutes. My husband's working on the plumbing, so if you hear that in the background, sorry. Lots of house projects going on. So today is going to be pretty, I think, strap heavy, if we can call it heavy. You can certainly do the practice if you don't have a strap, a belt, a tie, a stretchy band, dog leash, any of those things could work. But if you don't have any of those, that's okay too. Don't let that stop you from practicing. But exactly what I'm going to do planned out yet, but it'll come as we go. The great thing about not having to go anywhere is I just had a really sweaty exercise bike ride, yoga practice, got on a phone call, and here I am. So I didn't have time to shower, but that's okay. The beauty of home life and sheltering in place. About ready to start. Again, just having your strap ready, your belt, or whatever that similar device might be. Just, I think I'm going to use that today. I'm not really, not sure. It might all go out the window when my brain starts going. All right, let's get started. So, settling into your space if you're not there already, mentally, physically, whatever you've been doing this morning, just settling out. Start with a little bit of mindful movement as we get into the space, lifting your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze, and then roll them back and down. Exhale. Consciously tensing and then consciously letting go. If there's any little bit of minor adjustments that you want to make still, you're welcome to let it all out. Ease through the shoulders, the jaw, the face. Eyes can be open or closed in a steady gaze, whatever helps you to tune in and tune out to the distractions. Sensation of the ground coming up to support you. Where do you sense it? Your shins, your calves, your feet, thighs, sit bones. Finding that equal weight between the sit bones if you can, that centered home space. So then as we rise up, get that ground settled in from our base. The top of your head rising, the chin just resting in gently. Creating that length, but not rigidity. Tuning into our other senses, noticing the sounds of the room. Sound or absence of sound of your breath. Sensation of the air flowing in and out the tips of the nostrils. On the way in, it's a bit cooler as it drifts to the back of the throat versus the temperature that drifts away towards your upper lip. Start a breath rhythm here. So as Breathe into 4, pause at the top for 4, and then exhale to 6. So in essence, we're doing 4 in and 8 out. If that feels too long, please shorten it. Okay, take a full breath in and out. Next breath in, we count to 1, 2, 3, 4. You're pausing for hold 1, 2. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take us through again. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause 1, 2. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more on your own. Of the count and just notice the state of mind and body after you did a breath like that. So knowing you can use that or don't use it, if it does, depending on what it makes you feel like. It's in your power every day. Right. Let's pause now to center intention. So whether you like the palms together or down in your lap, how are you going to show up today towards yourself, towards each other, towards the planet? Something that includes all 3. If the palms are not already there, let's bring them there. We'll meet in the middle. Eyes can open if they're not there already. Press those palms together, fingers wide. A little bit of effort as you send the elbows out and chest rising. So almost like you're doing a little back bend with your upper back. A little bit differently this morning, just came to me. We're going to send the fingers outward, kind of like we've done in Mountain Warrior 2, and then we're going to slide the hands across parallel to the floor, turn the palms up, lift them to the sky, and we'll be back in the center. Exhale. Fingers face forward, spread them across, slide them out, palms rise up, in breath. Back in the middle. One more time. Okay, we're going to pause here. I'm going to take your left hand to your left thigh. Take your right hand and sweep it down, out towards your left knee, thigh. And then you're going to push the air away. Turn the palm up, rise up, and side bend over towards the left. Maybe look down towards the left and let your head kind of hang if that feels okay. I'm using my left arm to give me a little boost up to send my right sit bone down. One more breath. We're going to head back the opposite way. Take that arm to the right and then slide it back across, reaching to your left. Come back to center. Good. Now we're going to take that right hand to the right thigh, take your left hand over towards the right knee, and then we're going to spin that across, all the way rising up until we come into a side bend off to your right this time. I'm pressing my right arm to my right thigh to send my left sit bone down. Let the head hang to the right. One more breath. And then we'll send it out and across, reaching to your right, and then we'll be back in the center. Okay, shake it out. All right, let's take the neck for a little bit of range here. So I haven't done this one in a while. I'm gonna invite you to drop your chin down towards your chest. We're gonna take a gaze over to the left shoulder, and then if it feels okay, lifting up, extend the spine and the neck up and over, like you're gazing at the sky, over to the right shoulder, and back to the chest. more time in that same direction. Always move to whatever feels okay for you this morning. Once we reach the chest again, pause, and then we'll head the other direction. 2 times around. Breath in on the way up. Like you're smelling the morning air. Something about the morning air is different, right? We'll be back in the center. Right? All right, shake out those shoulders. And I think we're gonna go to hands and knees. I'm gonna face a different direction today. All right, find yourself in tabletop. Do our lion's breath this morning. So spread those fingers wide. Take a breath in, and on your breath out, we're gonna tuck the tailbone around the spine to whatever feels okay for you and is safe for your body. Good. On your inhale, we're gonna head into a cow pose. Pause here, and on your exhale, you're gonna open up your mouth, stick out your tongue, and lion's breath. Breathing out, tuck the tailbone around the spine, drop the head. Inhale, untuck, drop the belly, open up the shoulders, lift the head. Pause here on your exhale, lion's breath. One more. Exhale to find that rounding, whatever feels okay this morning. Inhale the other direction, cow pose. Exhale, lion's breath. Alright, and then shake hips. Actually, let's do that. Let's take, you're gonna send your hips over. So in this tabletop, you're gonna send your hips over to the right, and then look back towards your right, as though you could see your hip, but maybe you can't. All I can see is my shoulder, so I'm gonna look towards my shoulder and towards the plant behind me. One more breath. And then shift the hips over to the left, and then gaze and look back towards your left. Keep breathing, one more breath. All right, and then we're back. You can make any little adjustments. We're gonna thread our needle now, so plant the left hand down. We're going to reach the right arm up, look up towards that hand, or whatever feels okay. And then we're going to slide it through. Exhale halfway through. Don't get comfy yet. When you're ready, inhale back up, sweep that arm up, look up towards that hand. Exhale, slide it through halfway. This time up, we're going to end up all the way through. We're going to slide through, take that arm and rest it on the floor. Your left hand could come under your head to help support you, or you can set a block there. And your hips want to swing over to the left. See if you can swing them back to the right a little bit. And you'll maybe feel that on your bottom arm. Make it feel nourishing. Don't force anything. One more breath. When you're ready, use your left hand, give you a boost back up, reach that right arm to the sky, follow with your eyes, see if it feels any different. Great, and then we're back to ground. All right, same thing other side. We're gonna reach the left arm up, sweep it up, gaze up, slide it underneath, right arm halfway. 2 more before we land. Last one. Land all the way through. Rest that left arm to the floor. Use a block or your right hand to support your head. And the hips want to swing over to the right this time. See if you can swing them back to the left. One to give you a boost back up. Swim it back to the sky. Still on here. And then we'll be back to ground. Lost connection. I hope I'm still with you. All right. Let's open up the knees wide. I'm hoping I'm still with you. Take the hips back into either puppy dog or child's pose. Full breath in, let your belly expand. Exhale, maybe mouth open, relax your jaw. And then we'll be back up at tabletop. I'm just going to check the thread here. Might have lost you. Still with you. I have no idea. It looks like it's gone. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. All right. Let's bring your forearms to the mat, and it's about this width apart. Okay. And then you're gonna come to clasp the hands in the center. Press the floor away from you. Get the shoulders broad. And we're going to rise back up into dolphin pose. Settling into dolphin. You're rocking the hips side to side. Keep pressing the floor away from you. Relax your jaw. One more breath if you're still with me. And then we'll rest down. I'm actually going to have us come. Good. And then we'll come back. All right. Let's find our dolphin pose again. So balancing out those arms, come to clasp the hands. Press the floor away from you. This time rising up, dolphin pose. If dolphin does not feel great for you, you're welcome to go into downward facing. Into plank pose. Into plank pose. Sorry, downward facing dog. And then we're gonna shift. So if you're in down dog to plank, that's what you'd be doing if your dolphin does not feel great. So we're gonna shift forward to gaze over and then shift back. Two more if you're still with me. Last time, wrist back into dolphin pose or down dog. For 3, 2, 1. Rest down. Let's come all the way back up. Kneeling pose, take the hands back behind you, clasp and open up the shoulders. One more breath. While we're here, if you have a block, I'm going to take that block back behind, plant it right here. I hope y'all are still with me. I don't know if you can comment on the box and let me know if you are, because it's showing that it's not even going, so I'm hoping. All right, so I'm going to take my left hand back to that block and reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to come back to center. Take your right hand to the block. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale, back to center. Good. One more to each. Back. Last time down before we take our way to standing. If you've got blocks, bring them to the front. If not, just use your elbows to the floor. Elbows are going to come about hip, shoulder width apart, palms together. Send the heart space down, and then begin to take the thumbs towards the back of the head. Find whatever version version feels comfortable for you. Do not force yourself into something that is dis-easeful. One more breath. Rise back up. Start to walk yourself back up the blocks or the floor, and then we're going to make our way into standing. Bring your strap with you. I still have no idea if it's, hold on 1 second. I guess I'm still here just saying poor connection, so I'm gonna keep going. Let's take our strap, feet about a little wider than hips. We're gonna do our 3-way strap stretch. Rising up, inhale, exhale. Maybe you're going all the way back, maybe not. Maybe one more. All right, we'll come back last time. We'll be back up in the center. Inhale, exhale off to one side, gazing down towards the floor. Inhale back up, exhale over. Good, one more to each. Strap back behind you, feet wide, knees a little bit soft. Pull on that strap, open up the shoulders. We're going to bend at the knees and hinge at the hips. Take it on down. Your arms could be resting on your backside. They do not have to lift up above you. Draw the shoulder blades together wherever you are. Relax the back of the neck. One more breath. Take the hands down, close to your backside, pull on that strap, and exhale, rise up slowly. All right, shake it out. Come back to center. We're going to take the strap over your left shoulder. I promise this is going to be a strap heavy day, so it will be. All right, let's take the, chill. Let's take the hands. That gets you out of kind of being slumped like so. Whenever you are ready, we're going to step that right foot forward 1 or 2 steps. 1, 2. There we go. All right. Bend into the front knee. We're going to reach the arms to the sky. Warrior 1. Soften the shoulders a bit. One more breath. Reach and then turn the palms down, take them down to parallel to the floor. Turn the right palm up. Turn the left palm back, and you're gonna swim those arms. One goes down, one goes up. Bend the elbows to grab onto your strap. So it might look something like that, or it might look something like that. You might actually be touching your hands together. Some ease in your effort. You stay where you are. I'm just going to shift for visuals here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward from the hips. It's like you're holding a ruler to your back, and you want to keep that straight. Back of the neck all the way down to that back heel. Find ease in the effort. That means bringing your arms down a little lower. One more breath. Exhale, use that front leg to push you back up. Release the hands, bring them back to parallel. And turn the palms up, reach to the sky, inhale. Exhale, release the arms back down by your sides. We're going to take the strap back behind you, but keep the legs where they are. So fingertips are facing the back wall, palms are up. Pull on the strap, open up the shoulders, bend into the front knee. We're heading into humble warriors. So you're going to extend and reach over. That might be your stop point. If it's okay to round your back and you know it is, you can start to round in, humble. It doesn't need to be humble. Arms could stay on your backside like so, or they could lift up, your choice. Relax the back of the neck. One more breath. Bring the strap closer to your backside, pull on the strap, and exhale, rise up slowly. Inhale, open up the shoulders, lift the chest, straight legs here. And we'll come back to center. To come out of this, I think just step it forward, step it back, shake off what you need to, and then find mountain pose for one breath and get hands back behind you with that strap. So you can pull the strap out a little bit as you're coming into mountain pose. All right, and then relax. Stand down. Take the strap over your left shoulder. You're going to step to the back of the mat. This time taking weight onto your right foot and either toe planting or lifting the left. And you're going to envision that you're zipping up those tight pair of pants. And we're going to step 1 or 2 steps forward with that left foot. Okay. Bend into the front knee. We're rising through warrior 1. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, bring the palms parallel to the floor, palms down. Take the left palm up, turn the right palm to the back wall, and then bend those elbows to grab onto your strap. Over here, belly skin's drawn in just a bit. Don't let that top arm force your head forward. One more breath. Make you better with that ruler, and you're holding it along your back. A lot of weight is in the front leg. See if you can counterbalance by pressing to the back leg. One more breath. When you're ready, exhale, push back up. Straighten the legs. Bring the arms out to parallel. Palms down. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. A little bit of a back bend here. And then arms come back down. Let's take the strap now back behind you. Fingertips facing the back wall, palms are up. We're opening up the shoulders. Bend in as we head into humble warrior here, lengthening. You might stop there. You might decide that rounding the back feels good today and you know it's safe for your spine. Arms could stay grounded to your back or they can be lifted, your choice. Humble warrior. And one more breath if you're still with me. Bring the hands closer to your backside and then use the strap, pull you back up, exhale. Inhale into a little back bend here. Exhale, step those feet back together. Find mountain pose. You're pulling on the strap now back behind you to get into that mountain. Full breath. All right. Woo, stand down, shake it out. Okay, hi. You're going to take the strap out wide. Take your right foot out and step your left foot out also, but your right foot's facing the short side of your mat. The left foot is parallel to the short side of your mat. Okay. Whew, let's take the strap out long. And again, if you don't have your strap today, it's okay. You can do this without. Good. Reach the arms out long. Bend into that front knee just a little bit. I don't know if you can see mine hyperextends, so Kind of bend it a little bit. We're going to reach forward, take that right arm down and the left arm up, triangle pose. Traditionally the gaze goes up, but if that doesn't feel good, keep it forward. You can even look down. Just a cue to press the toes into the ground. That'll help those knees from hyperextending. Great, one more breath if you're still with me. Like Warrior 2 mountain, but this is actually Warrior 2. So Warrior 2, reaching out. You're going to gaze out and look out towards your right hand. One more breath if you're still with me. You're going to keep that front knee bent up, but you could also look forward. One more breath. You're going to reach that strap all the way forward. I'm going to hug it in a little bit tighter on that right side so that when I reach my left arm up, I've got a little more traction on it. Pressing down through that right thigh, shoulders out of the ears. Again, traditionally our gaze is up, but you can also look forward or even down. One more breath. We're going to rise from here right back into Warrior 2. So, gazing out to the right, stay with me. We're just here for another breath. We're going to reach up to the sky, inhale. And exhale, we come back to center. All right, and we'll heel toe or hop it in. Good. Shake off what you need to, find mountain pose. You're good. All right, let's take the strap back behind. We're gonna step the left foot out, facing the short side of the mat. Right foot steps out, parallel to the short side. Reach those arms out long. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do a little extra shoulder shift because I'm feeling my left shoulder here, so you might be too. All right, if you're ready, meet me here. Arms reaching. Press through the toes of your front foot especially. Inhale and exhale, we're going to control dip over. Triangle pose. Okay. Again, decide where you're going to look. Does down feel better, forward, or up? You can use that strap to hold a little tighter to get some traction as you reach up with the strap and down with the strap. One more breath if you're still with me. We're going to bend that front knee, head right through Warrior 2. Reaching through the strap, gaze out to the left this time. Good. We're going to take now the right back hand down the back thigh and reach the left arm to the sky so you can hold a little tighter on that strap so that you've got traction going down and rising up as well. Find some ease in this effort. One more breath. Okay, we're going to come back through Warrior and then place that left forearm down on the left thigh. Reach the right arm up. So again, you can hold a little tighter on that strap to get some traction. So I'm kind of pulling down with the bottom one and reaching up with the top one. Ease in the effort. One more breath. You got this. We're heading back to Warrior 2, almost there. Reach through those arms. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to straighten the front leg, reach to the sky, and come back to center. We made it. All right, heel toe or hop in. Shake off, find your mountain pose. One breath. Yes, you did it. All right, one last one for strap needs. You may need it, you may not. Dancer's pose. So oftentimes we do dancer's pose next to a wall. So it's the one where we're holding, if you're next to the wall or a bookshelf, and you're grabbing your right foot. You can either use the strap or grab onto your ankle. reaching up, and then you're going to start to send your body forward. If you don't have an empty wall to sidle up next to, you can also face a wall or a bookshelf. Steady breath, steady gaze. There's energy reaching through that back foot as well as your front arm. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise back up, release. Shake out. Find a mountain pose. Notice energy filling one side of the body versus the other. Alright, something lovely about coming out of it, right? Alright, here we go. Other side, if you're ready. Taking your right leg as you're standing, like this time your left foot is coming back behind you with the strap or without. Slide in between some books here. So we start to head forward as we take that back leg back. Use your supports or don't. Standing leg a little bit bent. Energy pushing back through that foot as well as through the front arm. Stay with me, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, rise up. And release. Let's shake off a bit, find your mountain pose. Feel that energy running through the body. All right, so after some of those back bends, let's do a few forwards. I'm gonna take the blocks here in front. If you got them, you don't need them. I'm gonna take a wide leg stance on my mat. So long, wide blocks are down, and we're gonna do 2 different versions here. So I'm gonna take the strap back behind, fingertips facing the back wall. Again, you can certainly do this just by clasping your hands, so if you don't have the strap. Heels are out, toes are in, unless that does not feel good. Feet are parallel to the short side of the mat. Take an inhale, open up the chest. We're gonna hinge forward at the hips, lead through the crown of the head as your body comes forward. Arms could stay on your back side, or they could lift, your choice. Notice if you're putting more weight in the heels. And if you are, can you find that space a little bit more towards the toes without tipping over? One more breath. Okay, I'm going to slide my hands down the straps and just take my hands to the blocks down in front of me. You may be at the floor. Come into 4-legged ghost pose. Hands flat, back the neck long. If you have the ability to go a bit lower and you'd like to, you're welcome to. Just press the forearms down there. Please don't force it. Use your thumbs as a forehead stop. We're here for 2, 3 more breaths, your choice. With me and you're ready to come back up. And use those blocks to help walk me back up. Exhale. Okay, coming into 4-legged ghost, and then we're gonna heel toe it, bend the knees a bit, and exhale to rise up slowly. All right, heel toe or hop it back in mountain pose. Last breath here. Right. Let's meet on the ground on your backs. You can have something under your head. And I'm just going to put a block on either side to catch my legs. We're going to do our 3-way strap stretch here. See people still viewing in, so I'm guessing that the video is still going. humming noise. Reality is happening right now. Okay. So let's just legs out straight. You're gonna check in, arms down by your side, let go of your strap for a moment, and just notice what's happening. Does one leg feel longer, shorter, more rotated? Where do your shoulders feel like they are? Are they lifted? Do you feel a little bit off to one side? And if you've got scoliosis, that's certainly, that's just gonna happen. You're gonna feel some differences. We all will. All right, if you're ready, take that strap to the ball of your right foot. And we're just gonna gas pedal it maybe 3 times. Heel toe. Okay, toes are coming towards you now, heels away. Reach up to that strap, shoulders relaxed. You can also have your elbows bent and come back to the floor like so. Reach through the left heel. If this feels too intense or it's hurting your low back, bend your left knee. One more breath here. We're going to take the straps into your right hand. Take the left arm out into a half T to counterbalance. You're going to start to take that leg out to the right. That's where blocks or furniture come in handy. So you can plant that leg on the block to give you some support so you don't have to hold it. So I'm reaching through both heels, relaxing the jaw, shoulders. One more breath if you're still with me. Okay, we're going to bend that right knee, bring it up to the sky again. This time grab the straps in your left hand, cross that leg over, use your blocks for pillows or furniture to catch you. Those with osteoporosis or osteopenia, just don't let it go all the way where you got this deep twist here. You might want to stop halfway so your back stays more flat. Right arm is out to a half T this time. Each breath out, let that right shoulder ease a bit. Feel the belly expand into your thighs as you inhale. One more breath. Bend the knee a little bit as you exhale, bring that leg back up to the sky, reach those arms to the straps. One last breath here. Notice any sensations that might have changed. Bring that knee to your chest, hug it in, inhale. And then we're going to exhale it straight back to the floor again. Check in, see if anything has shifted. Is one leg longer? Do they feel more balanced? Notice. If you're ready, we'll take the strap around the left foot. Follow the foot. We're going to gas pedal it. So point and flex that toe, foot 3 times. Toes are coming towards you, heels spreading away. Soften the shoulders. Breathing. Little space in your low back, not quite flat. Take the straps into your left hand, take the right hand out into a half T and start to take that leg out slowly. You want to keep that whole right side grounded to the floor. You see I'm not allowing it to rotate up and it stays grounded. Use your blocks or furniture to catch your leg. Reaching through both heels. Bend that left leg a little bit to bring it back up to the start. Switch the straps into your right hand. Start to take that leg over to your right. Use your blocks or supports to catch you. Left arm now is out into that half T shape. Reach breath out, soften that left shoulder. One more breath. We'll bend that left leg a little bit to bring it back up to the start. Pause to notice any differences. Okay, we'll bring that knee in towards your chest, tuck it in, inhale. On your exhale, send it back to the ground. Recline to mountain pose, check in. Anything change? Alright, ready? Let's bend those knees. We're going to take the strap around the ball of your, or the midsection of your feet, really doesn't matter. I'm going to go give you this view for just a moment. We're going to come into happy baby pose. Feet are to the sky, knees are bent, and they're out towards your elbow creases. I'll turn in a moment so you don't have to see this. I'm going to take my weight over towards the right, so we're going to go to happy baby, and you're just going to pause there. Just going to stay here for this view because I think it's just easier. And then we're going to come back to center, and then you're going to drift to the left side, and you're going to pause there as you kind of rest on your left outer thigh and hip. So I'm reaching. And then we'll bend the right knee in, reach the left heel out. So you could certainly do this without the strap if you can reach your feet. Like doing the strap because it's something to push against. Kind of like we had when we did our warrior two and our triangle, we had something to push against. Maybe one more to each. Back in the center, reach those legs to the sky, use your strap. You can take a long hold on the arms and relax the shoulders back down. Two more breaths here if you're still with me. Back in, let the strap go, open up the knees wide perhaps, get out of that viewpoint. You can rock side to side. Let's set the feet down, take the soles of the feet together and open up into butterflies. So straps. I promise no more straps, just your blocks here if you'd like to help support your thighs. Hands can go to belly if that feels good, or you can take right hand over belly, left hand over heart space. Feel your heels and where the balls of your feet meet. Maybe your big toes, maybe your pinkies. Here, so as you breathe in, space below your belly is expanding. legs, bring them back up, hug those knees in, and I'll leave you with a few moments of some free play time. So whatever your body wants to do before we head into our relaxation, Shavasana. You could do windshield wipers. You could do a thread the needle on the back and just breezing through some suggestions. Please do what feels best for you right now. You can do your legs up or hips up on the block if you have that and you like a supported shoulder stand. I'm going to make my way back into my boost, but you keep moving a little bit here. Certainly, if you're ready for Shavasana, you're welcome to settle your way in there. Don't wait for me. Waiting for that a long time ago. So if you're not already heading your way into Shavasana or corpse pose, relaxation, you can be laying flat on your back with your pillow or bolster underneath your legs. You can have your legs up on the couch or the chair. I'm going to be sitting here, so don't think that you have to join me here. I'll take us through a brief guided relaxation. We'll rest for some quiet, and then you'll start to hear the bell chime. 1, 2, and 3. That doesn't mean you have to burst back up into sitting after that. I'll take you through slowly until we rise back up. Eyes are closed or open in a steady gaze, your choice. Letting go of the thinking, worrying, planning muscles as we smooth out the skin of the forehead. Space between the eyebrows broadens and softens. Temples are eased. Joint to the jaw releasing. Space between the teeth. Shoulders eased out of the ears as you settle a little bit heavier on the surface below you. Do the same thing. Attempting to come back to wherever you feel the breath moving in and moving out. Okay. So you've got nowhere to be and nothing to do. This time and space is yours. deeper breath. I'm going to take us out a little early since the background noise is quite prominent. Taking that deeper breath and a slow, steady exhale. Let it all out. Beginning any favorite mindful movements if you haven't already. Maybe rolling the wrists or ankles, tensing up the body and curling in fingers and toes on an inhale and releasing on an exhale. Maybe rocking the head side to side. Cat stretch, dog stretch. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Eventually drifting over to one side. Pausing there to recall your intention for the day. How are you going to show up today? So when the mind starts to fret later, that you have something to turn to. Using your arms and your exhale to get yourself back up to sitting. Find a comfortable sitting spot for our closing. Today we're coming into, or this week has been Hakini Mudra, so Hakini Mudra with the fingertips together, so you're coming into a little ball shape, elbows by your side, and holding that ball shape kind of between your belly button and your heart space. That's kind of your solar plexus space in intuition and intentions. Eyes are closed or open. Begin that breath practice that we found in the very beginning. In and out. Next time you breathe in to 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Pausing. 1, 2. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue the breath. 2 more. Continue that breath if you wish. I'm going to go through the Lovingkindness meditation, this Metta meditation. May I be free from inner and outer harm and danger. May I be safe and protected. May I be free of mental suffering and distress. May I be happy. May I be free of physical pain and suffering. May I be healthy and strong. May I be able to live with this in this world happily, peacefully, joyfully, with ease. From Hakini, moving into gratitude hands, palms together, one hand over the other, whichever is authentic for you, and bowing to that place within you where you recognize gratitude, to acknowledge at least one more thing in your life to be grateful for today. May it be long, and may it be full, but we'll come to an end. Palms coming together, holding on to that gratitude real close, at least for the rest of the day. I'll once, maybe in sound with a drill. I'll breathe in slowly, inhale. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in slowly for Om. Breathing in and breathing out. Namaste. To the moon, to the sun, and to the earth, and to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry for the technical issues today. I hope it was clear on your side and extraneous sounds. Again, #reality. All right. That loving kindness meditation is in the description if you'd like to use it for yourself. It's a great one just to ground you back down. All right. Thank you all so much, and I will see you next time. Peace in.